Welcome, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. My name is Juan, and this is Unity Soul Tarot. It is so amazing to be of service to you. So I'm just giving your cards a bit of a good shuffle around like this so we can get upside down, upright, reversed, all of that stuff sorted out before we give it a good shuffle. How are you feeling? Where are you from? Comment in the comments below. It's always good to read where you're from around the world. If you've got Sagittarius in your sun, in your moon, in your rising, then this reading is for you. And if you don't and you still feel this reading is for you, then so be it, and thank you for joining. I really do appreciate you. Myself, Jeremiah, and my guides, my animal totems, we are all here to be of service to you. And what a grand moment to be aligned with the sun, to turn within, to feel a little bit of that energy at this moment where you are just integrating and resonating with everything that has been happening. Harnessing the higher frequencies as best you can and bringing them into balance and harmony within yourself. And that brings you to the sun. All right. The sun is beneath you right now. So the sun is illuminating your path. Not only is the sun supporting this entire reading for you, but the sun is asking you to have some pleasure, have some rebirth, have some light. Okay, so that's a beautiful message for you. As always, we're going to be choosing some medicine cards for you. We're also going to be choosing some runes for you, and we're going to be understanding this reading in a better way than before, hopefully. Yes, thank you so much. This is the Knight of Swords. It's showing up and it's representing you. All right, so you've got a knight representing you. This is about honesty, opposition, and conflict. What are you being so honest about that it's actually putting somebody's hackles up? What are you being so honest about, or what are other people being honest about with you? But it's a sensation of you are the one that is being honest. You're the one that is laying all your cards on the table and you're spreading them out and you're saying, guys, this is who I am, like it or leave it. And the rest of the table is going, well, we're not too sure, what to do. But the major lesson here is to remember that you are the magician. You are the magician, and the lesson behind that is your creation, your strength, your clarity. That is what is necessary here. So yes, you have an air card that is representing you as a fire sign, but the major lesson here, the major arcana card here is the magician. Transform everything, transmute everything into something that is creative and strong and clear for your highest good. This is about your highest good, nobody else's. For now, just focusing on yourself, your alchemy and alchemizing everything around you. So I really love that. I really love that about this reading, and that is really powerful. So thank you so much. Let's have a look. What is your subconscious telling you right now? Your subconscious is the Queen of Swords, but she's reversed, and this means there's cynicism, there's a bit of distance, and sharp tongue. So what is it that is making you feel like you want to distance yourself from people? You want to have a cynical approach on things, and you have a bit of a sharp tongue right now. Why is that sitting in your subconscious realm? And we're going to get into that a little bit as we go along. This is the Ace of Fire, okay, the Ace of Wands. It is about courage, desire, and positivity. This is sitting in your past, and this is what you've come into this reading with. It's also things that have happened in your past that have led you to where you are now as a human being, as an individual. And it is beautiful to see that beautiful fire card come up for you, Sagittarius, because it illuminates the space. It shows us that you are here, but it happened in the past, so it's also something that's holding you in a lot of safety and energies or vibrations of frequencies that are lifting you up, elevating you. There's something happening here. This is the Nine of Wands, and normally it's not a bad card, but it is reversed. So from your higher self, there's a bit of reluctance, closed-minded resistance. Your higher self is saying that you are resisting something. You are digging your heels in, you are feeling closed-minded about something, and you are resisting something that needs to happen. All right, so you got the air below you, you've got the fire above you, you've got the fire to the left, to your past. Then you've got harmony, okay? You got a beautiful water card for your possible future, but it is reversed, meaning that there's feelings of neglect and poor timing and shattered dreams. What are these shattered dreams, Sagittarius? I wish you could tell me on the live, but maybe we'll do a live a bit later. But yeah, this is interesting. This is very, very fascinating. I love the imagery of the dolphins. I love the fact that the dolphins are communicating with the being. And normally the Ten of Cups is really, really good. It's a really good card. But because it's reversed, it means that your intuition is not being understood. Your frequency, your modalities, your vibration, your consciousness is not being understood, and that just feels like you're being misunderstood at this moment, and it's not a good vibration. You've got the Chariot card. Okay, the Chariot card best represents how you see yourself at the moment, and this means carelessness, arrogance, and wanderlust. All right, so are you feeling a bit careless at the moment? Are you feeling a little bit arrogant at the moment? Are you feeling a bit of wanderlust? Okay, that's indicative of when you're feeling a bit trapped, when you're not feeling like you can move, because Chariot card upright is normally movements and departure and you're flowing, but something is not happening here. You're feeling trapped, you're feeling insecure, there's something that's not vibrating at a high frequency, and because of this card, it is indicative that it is causing you some pain over there. All right, so let's have a look at the card that best represents you, how other people see you, shall we say. And this is the Ace of Rainbows. Normally a great card. Normally about happiness, joy, new beginnings. Wow, fantastic. But it's reversed. This is about missed opportunities, financial problems, and bad investments. So people are seeing that you have got these missed opportunities. People see that you've got a bit of financial problems, and you've also got some bad investments. So that is curious. Okay. The next card is in your hopes and your fears, and this is the Death card. All right, Death card upside down is stagnation, holding on, and grief and fear. Holding on and grief, yeah. So we've got this card, but it's sitting where your hopes and your fears are. You're hopeful for a death. You're hopeful for a release from this toxicity, a release from anything and everything that is no longer being serving your highest good. But the only way to get a release from that is to realize and recognize that you're no longer stagnant, because you need to let go of that grief. You need to stop holding on. You need to release it. You need to take the piece of paper with that person's name and the individual and burn it on a piece of paper and release it into the ether. Once you take the ashes and you take it into Pachamama, you take it to the earth, you dig a beautiful hole with a lot of gratitude, you sprinkle some seeds there, some sunflower seeds, and you sprinkle the ashes. Then you cover it with a lot of tears and love and joy and gratitude to Pachamama, to Mother Gaia. Then you allow it to be absorbed into the earth. Yes? From there you will have the sunflowers growing. That will be your transformation. Can you do that for us? That'll be great. All right, the outcome is very good for your reading, but remember, we're going to be choosing more cards for you. This is not the last card. So if you'd like to stick around for more, that's a good idea in my opinion. This is Two of Wands. It's plans, travel, and new ideas. You've got great plans coming up. You've got travel on the horizon, and there are new ideas. So this is a card of hope for me, okay? This is really, really wonderful. I really, really love these cards right now, and I feel there's a lot of hope on the horizon. Okay, as we go into this reading, I want to have a look at the next card. It's all about rebirth. You are worried about these individuals that are backstabbing you. This Ten of Swords speaks about backstabbing, failure, and a sudden ending. So because of those energies, those frequencies, those vibrations, it just feels indicative of you needing a bit of a change. You did have a new relationship that popped up in your past, but there were some trust issues there, and imbalance and tension. All right, you can see it there in the past. And then we have the next card, a transition. So there was a transition in the past, okay? That's also related to this line over here, which we'll show you in a moment. And this Six of Swords is speaking about, no, it's not reversed, it's upright. So it's new beginnings, changes, and new love. So a lot of love here in the past, okay? Old love that is reversed, okay? Almost a sensation of why did it all just go upside down? Why can't I trust this individual? Why can't they trust me? Why do I feel trapped? Why do I feel imprisoned? Why do I feel that they're harnessing my energies? They're controlling me. Why? And that is not a good idea. It's not a good look, and it's not a good idea. It's not a good vibration. This is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords upside down is discord, conflict, and tactlessness. All right. What all of this is showing me right now is that you're in a relationship at the present moment that is not really inducive of positive outcomes. The energy from the past, from these poisonous relationships, have led you to even leave. You had to leave your home, you had to leave your environment to move away, to move into your present, okay? And in the past, you were an extremely creative individual, very creative, very observant, and full of joy, full of life. But then this happened. This individual came into your life that there was no trust, and there was such tension. That tension led you to complete exhaustion and a sensation of closing yourself off, resisting this individual, resisting people that told you that they are the one for you, and you're going, they are not the one for me. Morality as well. Currently speaking about your present circumstance, it is the Queen of Swords. She's normally confident. She's normally willing to learn. She's normally all about equality. She stands for truth. But now she's reversed. Okay? People have pushed you into a stage in your life where you are cynical. You are distancing yourself from people, and you are sharp-tongued. You are not allowing them to hurt you anymore. Okay? And that is fine. What the Magician card is asking you, yeah, this is the lesson. Can you stand up, and can you rather use all the resources at your disposal? Become the phoenix rising from the ashes, so that you do not feel like you cannot liberate yourself. You are a knight, no doubt about it. You are a young individual. You're young at heart. You're young in your spirit. You've got a high intellect. You've got a high source of wisdom. You've got a great spirit. You've got a great soul. It's just other people always use you, and because they use you, it brings out the magician in you. You need to healthy boundaries, and you need to put your salt, you need to put your cinnamon, you need to put all of these beautiful ingredients down and realign yourself with the transformation that's happening here. It's not to get you down. It's all about your rebirth. This time is rebirth for the future, rebirth and harmony. These backstabbing idiots that are taking advantage of you, thinking that you don't know what they're doing, they don't realize who they're messing with, all right? And that is because they undervalue you, they undermine you and your craft and your skill. But it still feels like this beautiful card, the Ten of Cups that's reversed. You still feel neglected. You know, your dreams are feeling shattered. And that can be quite indicative of trauma. Okay, a lot of trauma. So we want to remember, we want to try and reverse this. Next time we do a reading for you, we want that to be reversed, so we can feel you jetting off. We can feel that you've integrated what you needed to, you've learned what you needed to, and you have had that shamanic death. Because without a shamanic death, we do not rise up, we do not transform, we do not learn from the lesson, and we end up repeating the lesson again and again and again. So your hope is for death, but your fear is that the death won't be good for you. All right. And the maturity, the Ace of Rainbows, is all about in this moment, people can see that you've got some financial problems. People can see that you've invested badly, and that is why there's been missed opportunities in your past. Okay, but right now that's how they're seeing you or viewing you, and these are indicative of how you see yourself, how others see you, and this is your hopes and your fears. Okay, the outcome card is so awesome. I really love this card. Two of Wands. You can't get better than this for an outcome. It's about plans, travel, and new ideas. There's some creativity here because you've got this creativity card in your past, and you've got it here in the future. I'm really, really happy and excited about this because it means that there is growth. There's something happening from the cauldron, that you are churning and you are burning and you're elevating and you're becoming something new. So that is really, really wonderful. I want to say thank you to these cards for your reading. That's beautiful. Let's have a look at your rune, and then we'll have a look at your medicine card. So let's just give this a good shuffle. Okay, there we go. So we've got two runes that have popped out here for you. So the one rune, the first rune is Dagaz, which is all about home. Okay, home. That's what the gods are speaking to you about at the moment. Home. Let's put it over here. And then you have this rune, which is, I'm just double checking, Hagiaz. Okay, there's some form of disruption. Okay, disruption in the home environment. All right. And then this popped out. It's not a rune. It's a crystal. It's a quartz crystal, clear quartz crystal. And you can see it's very pretty. This crystal is speaking about the only way to find a path out of this is to go within. And when you go within, you are able to find the resolution. Okay, so that is very important for you. Those three are very important for you. It shows us that the gods know that there's disruption in the home. The gods can see that there's disruption in the home, but the gods are telling you and sharing with you the only way out of the disruption is going within. Okay, and finding your center. It's always about finding the center. If we don't find the center, we can never be who we truly want to be. You're the weaver and you're also the armadillo. You are weaving your life and you're protecting yourself as well. Let's have a look here. Beautiful beings. Armadillo is below you as well. Let's have a look at the card that is best representing you. Rabbit. All right, you've got a beautiful rabbit card popping up here for you. I want to just place it here if it will stay there. Yes. Okay, so let's read a little bit more about rabbit energy and medicine for you. If you want to, please like, share, follow, and subscribe. It's such an honor and a privilege to be of service to you. My name is Juan, and this is Unity Soul Tarot. Thank you for joining me. Let's have a look, you beautiful spirit. Okay, we've got rabbit is all about fear medicine. All right. So, sacred little rabbit, please drop your fright. Running doesn't stop the pain or turn the dark to light. A long time ago, no one really knows how long ago it was, Rabbit was a brave and fearless warrior. Rabbit was befriended by Eye Walker, a witch. The witch and Rabbit spent much time together sharing and talking. The two were very close. One day, Eye Walker, the witch, and Rabbit were walking along, and they sat down on the trail to rest. Rabbit said, "I'm thirsty." Eye Walker, the witch, picked up a leaf, blew on it, and then handed Rabbit a gourd of water. Rabbit drank the water but didn't say anything. Then Rabbit said, "I'm hungry." Eye Walker, the witch, picked up a stone and blew on it and changed it to a turnip. She gave the turnip to Rabbit to eat. Rabbit tasted it and then ate the turnip with relish. But still Rabbit didn't say anything. The two continued along the trail, which led into the mountains. Near the top, Rabbit tripped and fell and rolled almost to the bottom. Rabbit was in very sad condition. When Eye Walker the witch got to him, she used a magic salve on Rabbit to heal his great pain and mend his broken bones. Rabbit didn't say anything. Several days later, Eye Walker the witch went searching for her friend. She searched high and low, but Rabbit was nowhere to be found. Finally, Eye Walker gave up. She met Rabbit quite by accident one day. "Rabbit, why are you hiding and avoiding me?" the witch asked. "Because I am afraid of you. I am afraid of magic," answered the rabbit, cowering. "Leave me alone." "I see," said Eye Walker. "I have used my magical powers on your behalf, and now you turn on me and refuse my friendship." "I want nothing more to do with you and your powers," Rabbit countered. Rabbit did not even see the tears his words were bringing to Eye Walker's eyes. "I hope we never meet again, and that I never see you again," Rabbit continued. "Rabbit," Eye Walker said, "we once were great friends and companions, but no more. It is within my power to destroy you, but because of the past and the medicines we have shared together, I will not do this. But from this day forward, I lay a curse on you and your tribe. From now on, you will call your fears, and your fears will come to you. Be on your way, for the sweet medicines that bound us together as friends are broken." Now Rabbit is the fear caller. He goes out and shouts, "Eagle, I am so afraid of you." If Eagle doesn't hear him, Rabbit calls louder, "Eagle, stay away from me." Eagle, now hearing Rabbit, comes and eats him. Rabbit calls bobcats, wolves, coyotes, and even snakes until they come. As the story shows, rabbit medicine people are so afraid of tragedy, illness, disaster, and being taken that they call those very fears to them to teach them lessons. The keynote here is, what you resist will persist. What you fear most is what you will become. Here is the lesson. If you pulled Rabbit, stop talking about horrible things happening and get rid of what if. in your vocabulary. This card may signal a time of worry about the future or of trying to exercise your control over that which is not yet in form, the future. Stop now. Write your fears down and be willing to feel them, breathe into them, and feel them running through your body into Mother Earth as a giveaway. All right, so that's a beautiful message from the rabbit medicine. Wow. So this is about fear medicine right now. So I understand, and I can see it from your cards. You're fearful about the possible partners that are toxic for you. You're also fearful about people that are backstabbing you with gossip or envy or pride. And you've got a lot on your mind. I mean, your mind is upside down, the page of swords. Everything just feels like upside down, topsy-turvy. And there's disruption here in the house, okay, in your home environment. But it's all drawing you in. It's all asking you to work within and to heal yourself. If you don't have somebody to turn to, please find somebody in your local environment that you can turn to for advice and love and peace. And if you would like to turn to me for a deeper reading, then please go and have a look on my website, www.unitysoulallign.com, and I will be happy to be of service to you. Pop me an email, Juan@unitysoulallign.com, and let's communicate. Let's turn your life from upside down to perfectly aligned for your highest good. I really appreciate you and thank you for staying to the end. Namaste, Satnam, Wahe Guru.